Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my update, my first update on the Team Project Pan. So it's a full face rolling project pan. After 3 months you can decide whether you want to keep stuff in or not, and it was set up by Kat and Hailey from the Beauty News, so I'll link them down below. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my empties first, then I'm going to do what I'm rolling in, and then I'm going to show you the progress, excuse me. So I actually have a lot of empties this month. Okay, so I just counted them there and I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong I'll insert it on the screen somewhere. But I think I have 12 empties. 12. I'm just going to count them as I go maybe as well. So the first empty is this Baylis and Harding body lotion. This was the bane of my life for actually a couple of years, so I'm glad that I had to use this month. So here's my markings. You can see where I was. Where was I? You know, there's a bit here but I can't get to it, as you can see. For those of you who saw my last video, you know it smells like Calpol. So that's one gone, and I'm glad because it's big. So when that finished, I rolled in this bad boy. It is the moisturizing hand cream in Rose from Marks and Spencer's. So I got this as a Chris Kindle present from one of the girls in work. So it was full, it was 50 mils. I used it up, it's all gone. After that, I rolled in another product in that one's place, and it was the Citrus Pop hand cream, and it smells like, well, citrus. Yeah, it's just a citrusy scent, and I got it from my friend Tamara, which I'm really glad about. That was unreal. I'm kind of sad that this one's gone because it was such a handy size as well. But that's 3 gone. So on to lip products then. We have, how many have we? We have a lot anyway. So I used up this, but I had said this in my intro that this one was going to be gone. It is the Aldi Lip Balm. I had said that it's not good for like sorting out really chapped lips, but it's good for maintenance and just helping it from being dry. Put it on before your makeup. So that's that gone. 1 lip down. The next is a lip gloss from Tarte. So I used this up. I got this in a Christmas set in 2013. I thought I'd never admit that, but yes, I got it in 2013 in a Christmas set. So I had sworn that I would never take the stopper out of lip glosses again because it makes such a mess, but I did. I did exactly what I said I wouldn't do. Focus. So it's gone. It was only I think it was 1.2 mils or something. I have like 5 of them, so I want to use them all. So that's 1 lip gloss out. This is an Avon lip gloss that was in my life for so long in berries. I think it was 10 mils, and it's gone as well. I took the stopper out of this also. So this is actually quite a nice colour, but I wouldn't get it again because it's so opaque, and for me at the moment, the lip gloss, I just kind of wanted clear and make whatever's underneath look nice. So that's another lip gloss gone out of my life, and I'm really glad that this one is gone because I didn't want to throw it away and it was taking up so much space. So it's used, it's gone. And then another lip gloss. My goal for the year was to use up 3 lip glosses. So I've actually hit my year goal, which never happens for me. This is the Choco Ice by, who's this by? Isadora. And again, I took the stopper out, which I said I wouldn't do. This one I only finished up yesterday, so I was kind of holding off. So that's that one gone. I wonder, can you see the clear spaces in here? The last lip product I used, I can't take out of the cap. It is a lip liner. It's the L'Oreal Beige Nude, and this was full last month. You had to sharpen it so many times and it would break, so you'd sharpen it like once, twice, and there's a little bit of a tip out, and then it would just break. Story of my life, it would just break. So I got 2 of these when I bought this, and I have another one there. So this, I wouldn't get it again. I just would not get it again for that, because even though it's cheaper than another lip liner, if it's going to go that quickly, then no, it's not really in the end. This shade was a kind of a coppery shade. Instead of being brown or nude, it was like orangey. The next products that I used are eye products, and this is my biggest victory to date. It is an eyeshadow from Wet n Wild in the shade Sugar. So I'm so happy this is gone. It's a single and it's all gone. Oh God, a load of people love these. Well, so I'm told. The creme brulee anyway. This sugar is like a talcum powder, baby powder, pressed with a bit of gold sparkle in it. Not gold, just shimmer. It was just atrocious on me. But I think it was like 80 cents, so I'm not complaining about that. I'm curious to try the creme brulee one, but then I'm like, the formula, Steph. But yes, one eyeshadow gone for the year. I'm trying to use 8 eyeshadows this year in total. Don't know will I do it because the eyeshadows I'm working on are bigger, but that's one. Then I used up the Urban Decay sample bits and pieces. So what's in here? There was Original Eden, Anti-Aging and Sin, and they're all gone now. Now, I wasn't working on them all this month. I think I was working on... What was I working on? Feels like ages. I think it was the Eden or the Original anyway. It was one of these two. And they take ages to use. It's actually a good product amount for a sample to actually get a good opinion of it. The weird thing about it is, out of all of these, I liked the Original and the Eden. And I'm now using the Original and it like crumbles. It makes everything crumble. So unless the one I have now is old. But I would get the Eden anyway for sure. This one is a mascara that I used up. It is the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast and it's all gone. I used it until I no longer could get any product out. It is a wet formula, so it does transfer up and down onto your face. So I don't really like that, but the wand is good for volume. The last product I used was the Soap and Glory Original Pink. This took me, where did I start? I don't think if you can see, but I started here at the start of the month, but in my intro I was here and it's all gone now. Now I put this on like a billion times a day. Smells like the tub of the original one, the original body butter tub. It's nice, but the next one is nicer. So now it is on to products that I'm rolling in their places. So it is another one. I have 5 of these. Another one of the Soap and Glory. This one is in Mist You Madly. It's a body spray, 100 mils. This one I was wearing since the other one ran out. And the first day I put it on, 2 people had commented on it and come over to see what it was. So just in case you were wondering, probably not. But it smells really nice. It's a body spray. There's 5 in the set. I'm on to my second one. I'm going to keep going until they're all used up. I'm rolling in, or I have rolled in, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So this is this one. When I rolled it in during the month, I just said I'd mark it anyway. Or did I mark it in the video? Not really. Yeah, well anyway, it was there. Now there must have been an air bubble for it to be down to here right now, but I'm working on this, and if this formula is what it actually is like, I wouldn't get it again, because anytime I set it on top, it just crumbles. It makes your eye makeup look so bad. So I'm thinking this is either expired or I just personally don't like it. So I had said I had bought 2 lip liners, the L'Oreal ones, and this was the second one I got. This is in, what is this? Oh, Bois, I don't know, De Rose. So here's this one. I have marked this on a piece of paper, so I will show you in the update where it's at. So in my intro, I had included the Aldi lip balm, and I had included a full other Aldi lip balm because I knew the other one would run out. So we're down to here on the second one. I will insert a picture. I'm going to say here or here, we'll see, whichever I'm able to do it with, as to where I was versus where I am now. But we've used a good bit of this. I would probably keep buying this because it's so affordable and it does what I need to do before I apply my makeup. So Aldi Lip Balm, 4.8 grams. Cien Shiny Pearl. So since I used up so many lip glosses, and I don't know how I managed to do that, but I used up quite a few lip glosses, and I had said that I used up that little mini Tarte one. So, God, I don't know how many. I'm going to say like 6 or 7 came in that set. There are the Maracuja Oil lip glosses. There's not individual names on them as far as I'm aware. So in place, I'm rolling in these 3. These 3. They're all like 1.5 mils. So we're rolling in this kind of a shade. It's a really comfortable formula. It's quite pepperminty on. This is the second one. I'm not really a pink lip gloss wear because it makes my teeth look even more yellow. And then the mascara I'm rolling in is the W7 Absolute Lashes mascara. I think this is about €7 or 6 something, and I would definitely buy this again. Look at the wand on this. Okay, I don't know, when I look at videos and I see videos of wands, it's very difficult to tell, but this lengthens up your lashes like a mother. It's a drier formula. I would get it again for sure. So now we're on to the products that we have made progress on. So it is, the first one is Urban Decay All Nighter in the shade 1, because I am so pale. In the shade 1. So we went from here up to here. So I went down 5 grams in this over the month because I weighed it. I am having a love-hate relationship with this foundation. Some days I'm like, oh my God, I love you. And then other days I'm like, you're destroying my life. You are making it so much more difficult than it needs to be. Because it would just, okay, I have it on today. It would just ball up here, and it just would not do anything to set with powder, anything, and it would just remove. It was just, I think that's my skin's fault rather than the foundation's fault. I don't know. I have oily skin and it's dehydrated. This is full coverage foundation, thick, full coverage foundation. But I'm happy I used 5 grams of it. I keep saying I will buy it again, then I'm like, I won't. So I'm just going to wait till it's all gone and just come to a decision. The next one is a bronzer that I have on today, but it is the Bahama Mama bronzer. I don't think this is going to show much progress on camera. I'll insert a picture. I don't even know if there's point inserting a picture because it looks the same. But I went down 4 grams in this. I don't know how, but I went down 4 grams in it. I really do like it. I would buy it again. Even if you're really, really fair, it seems to work anyway. And then if you're tan, I don't know how tan, but when I'm wearing fake tan or if I get tan on holidays, it still seems to work. The next is a blush from number 7, and I was disputing, is disputing the right word? When you're on camera and you're on the spot, you just can't talk properly. But I couldn't find out what the name of this product was, but it is Soft Damson Blush by number 7. I think this is my first ever blush. So I went down no gram. The next is what I'm using as a primer. It is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This says, for some reason, that I've gone down 12 grams. I have no idea how I've gone down 12 grams. I'm there right now, and the marking has rubbed off from where I was, so I'm not sure. But it says I went down 12 grams. I use it, keeps my makeup on longer. It does work, it does keep it on longer, but it's very liquidy. I probably would get it again, and then I would leave it at home because I do my makeup and work, and I'd use it on like nights out or something. The next is the highlighters that I've been using, and it is the Sleek highlighting palette in Solstice. So I'm working on all 3 of these shades, but for this particular video or panning project, I'm working on these 2. So I'm going to insert where I was, and I'm going to show you where I am now. But I always say in these videos that it shows so much texture on my skin, and it says, the weighing scale said I went down 12 grams. The next is a quick one. It is the Amazing Cosmetics Concealer in the shade Light. So I went down from, can you see, from this pink line to this red line. It is like tattoo coverage. It covers up everything. It's very hard to use under your eye because it's so heavy duty, but it's good for everywhere else on your face. Like I don't know, can you see it on camera, but I'm covering up some pimples here and here and here on my face, and it does the job. It's in the shade Fair. It's very heavy duty. I think it was €39. I don't know how to get it again because it's €39, but it's such full coverage, it would last you so long. It is half the size of a full size foundation. The next product is what I'm using to set my brows. It is the Sleek, what is this called? The Sleek Brow Kit in Light. I'm going to show you a picture of where I was. I haven't gone down in grams on this, but you can see from the picture that I certainly have made some progress on it. It says it expires in 6 months, but I've been using this consistently for a couple of years. So I don't know, is it because I have tiny brows? But if you're using it consistently and it's still not gone. I used the pomade side ages ago. So here's where I am now at the moment. I will insert it on the screen as well if it doesn't show up. But I wonder, will I finish this year? If I do finish this year, it is a product that I would definitely get again. I think it's about 13 quid and it's definitely worth the money because it lasts so long and it works so well. Right, so the next product is the Banana Dreams W7 Loose Powder. I got this because people were hyping it up and that's why I bought it. So here's where I was and here's where I am now. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to use it. This was on the chopping block because I was like, I tried putting it under my eyes, banana powder under eyes. It oxidized and my eyes looked even more crepey, so I couldn't do that. So then before putting in this project, I tried to put it on the rest of my face and it worked fantastically for that. It like keeps your makeup on longer, smooths out the skin, and it doesn't seem to oxidize for some reason there on my face. But the packaging is just atrocious. If you're wearing, I wear black a lot, I don't know why, I just happen to wear black a lot, especially when I'm cold, even if the black outfit I'm wearing is not particularly warm. I don't know why, it's my default. But I do my makeup in work, so much comes out into the sifter. And no matter what I do, it just shoots everywhere, all over your clothes. And even if you like try to blow it off, without like moving it with your hand, if you try and blow it off, it stains your clothes. So I tried doing it over a sink with my face over the sink and that doesn't work. And then I tried putting tissue across me and it just still seems to know that's what I'm trying to do and find an empty spot. But if it was in nicer packaging, it actually does work on the rest of your face really well. So it says I've gone down 7 grams in this, which I'd actually believe when you look at how much I used. Powder. We'll do some boring ones. My last one is my Pan That palette. So it's just some eye products. So the next one is the Catrice. I'm going to insert where I was. It is the Brow Stylist. Not sure of the shade because I had used this up past the shade bit. So I'll insert where I was on a piece of paper versus where I am now. It hasn't moved down in grams. It matches up pretty well, I feel. This is what I'm using. And it matches up pretty well. Nothing really much to say about that. I do like it. I probably would get it again. I'm kind of about it. The next is my lip product, my lipstick. It is the Avon in Iced Spice. Again, I'm going to insert a clip if I can where I was versus where I am now. This is it. I have it on today. Oh God, I don't know. Well, I like it. It's really comfortable. It's really creamy. And surprisingly, I would buy it again. It's so comfy. Seems to stay on really long as well. God, I would buy it again. Last boring-ish one, well, no, 2 more boring-ish ones, is the white eyeliner by Barry M Kohl liner that I'm trying to use up. I'm going to insert again where I was and where I am now. Yeah, it is a white eyeliner. I don't think I'll use white eyeliner ever again in my life. It's just too stark. It's too obvious on my face. Now, you could use it as a base on your eyelids, that'd be grand. The next product is the Ka-Brow by Benefit in the shade 2. There's not much to show here. The grams have remained the same. I've panned this before, so I know it takes over a year to use of consistent everyday use. But what I've learned from that is do not focus the brush in the middle because you will hit pan, but then for some reason the rest of it just dries up, hardens and falls out. So this year I'm going around and around and around and around and down. I like this. I got this again for Christmas off my boyfriend, especially because it has this and I do my makeup in work. So the under eye corrector is my next product, the Naked Skin in Peach. I went from here down to here. Haven't got my glasses on, hence why I'm squinting. I went down a gram apparently. I don't like this. I don't. There's no point in lying, I don't like it. It just doesn't help my situation. It makes it darker and it doesn't cover it up and it just sits into those crinkly, wrinkly bits. I'm just using it now for the sake of using it because it was like 22 euros and I just can't justify that. But for some reason, it shot down here very quickly and then from here down is kind of moving quite slow. I will take the stopper out of it. Like the wand, it's so handy, but it doesn't seem to work for the purpose that it was made for me anyway. And I don't really know anyone else who uses this particular shade to ask them what they think. I know people that use the concealer shade love it, but it's just not working for me. My last product and my most exciting victory to date. So I'll show you where I was last time versus where I am this time, but it is the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. It's the Christmas edition, and I think 3 came in the set, and my boyfriend got them for me for Christmas in 2017. So I was working on this shade up here, this shade, and these two here, the orange and the dark brown. They don't have names on them, unfortunately. There is 13 grams, it says, in the palette. So as you can see from the last time, it was pretty much brand new. There was nothing there to show like at all. Whereas this time, you can see that I hit pan hugely. Look at that. Wait, hang on. What is this? It's concealer. I hit pan on this one massively and this one massively. Oh God, I'm so happy about that. I'm using this to set my eyelid, and I'm using this to set under here at the moment, under my eye. I'm using this in the crease pretty much every single day. This in the crease also. What do you call that again? What do you call that? Oh yes, okay. So I use this as a transition shade and I use this as the crease, or else vice versa. And this in the outer V. I don't think you can see, but there is a dip in both of these guys. I don't mind using this. I know it's pretty much a matte palette, but for the last 2 years I was panning a colourful palette and it drove me mental. Whereas if you use a palette like this as your pan matte palette, you can use anything you want as a lid shade. So that's my justification for it. So I'm so happy about this. Okay, so my camera died, but I think I was saying that I was using that eyeshadow palette, this one. And my weighing scale said I used 9 grams of product. 9 grams of product. I don't know how that's the case, but anyway, it said I used 9 grams of product. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Don't know if I'll use up that much the next time, but we'll see. Thanks, see ya.